Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay.
It is 2012. Christian is 29 years old and Megan is 25. It has been nearly 4 years since she has stopped speaking with him. On February 18, 2012, Christian posted a picture of Megan and her brother John with the following message. Everyone, I have most urgent news. It is final in my mind and from my mother as an eye and ear witness of her consorting with Michael Snyder long before November 2007. Megan Schroeder is the seed of the whole hate and smear campaign against me on the internet. If any of you all know where she is or have clues of her or her brother, John Schroeder, current whereabouts, please inform me on this wall, post haste. She is needed brought to me, my mother, and our attorney for great questioning and a huge piece of my mind. Thank you, Christian W. Chandler. He continues with, the thing with Megan is a major lot to elaborate. In short though, I had little knowledge and understanding of details when I thought she was a victim. The trolling started before November 2007. Conversations between her and Mr. Snyder were overheard by my mother. I was, from her perspective, weird, different, my good intentions greatly misunderstood, stalker-like, etc. Put it all together, she is the seed of all of that evil. Both my parents knew. I was ignorant for the long time up till now, ages 25 to 29. On February 20th, he posted what he believed to be Megan's address in an effort to dox her and convince his friends to go after her. The dox has been redacted. I found Megan's last known or possibly present home address on age 25 to 29, associated. Keep it hush-hush because I require her to be brought closer to me, my mother, and Rob Bell for questioning. Thank you. Anna McLaren leaves a comment asking if Christian wants Megan as a character witness. Christian states, character witness? Megan Schroeder is the perpetrator behind everything that was put online against me in the enduring and embarrassing troll trials. If anything else, embarrass the hell out of that bitch.
Anna indicates she had no idea and she thought that they had lost contact.
Christian remarks, I did lose contact with her, but that doesn't mean that she had not left my memory and heart. Now I only see camo green and blood red when I think of that bitch now. And I want my uncut DVDs of Sailor Moon Seasons R to Sailor Star that she swindled me out of. At an earlier time, I would have said something similar or opposite, besides swindled.
Anna takes offense at Christian's use of the term bitch when referencing women, saying she doesn't like it, arguing that even with Megan's actions, he'll look bad for calling her that. Anna says she understands his frustration, but that she would prefer if he used other terms.
Christian concedes, I am sorry for offending you, Anna. I withdraw the B word and will go directly to Major Megantron Jerk.
Anna immediately changes the topic to Megan's actions, asking what she did and how Christian knows that she's behind the troll attacks, prompting Christian to say,
my mother and father knew. Robert found it in his thorough investigation. Barbara overheard the whole conversation between Megan and M. Snyder. She started the whole damn hate campaign against since long before November 2007.
Anna expresses shock and asks when Christian found this out, prompting Christian to respond.
Collectively, over the past greater than 4 years. On April 4, 2013, Christian makes a post where he denigrates the game place, which he considers a troll haven, and mentions Megan and what he believes to be a fitting punishment for her supposed transgressions. I, Christian Weston Chandler, fully no longer want to ever forever approach the game and hobby place. It truly is the breeding and meeting place for trolls and cyberbullies. Long before October 2007, there were very few people who would have anything on me personally, worldwide, because those people only existed locally to me and with constant in-person communication with me. Those people only existed at the place. And the very first person who turned troll against me is none other than Megan Schroeder. She conscripted Snyder, Mims, and everyone else against me. And when my family, as I started getting close with identifying them as our perpetrators and the prime trolls, Snyder was looking for a reason to ban me, and so he did. Megan Schroeder is the prime queen of the trolls. The place is truly a troll, cyberbully breeding and meeting place, and I never, forever want anything to do with it. The place should definitely be destroyed and shut down for good. And I want to exact my fullest revenge and divine retribution with Megan Schroeder. She should be jailed and beaten up, that vile, wicked, traitorous bitch. Christian's ire towards Megan is shown in a comment on his first post from September 2nd, 2013. In an exchange with William Elliott Waterman, considered a white knight, self-proclaimed troll, and even considered an enabler or ween, Christian says, "If it had not been for Mr. Manajerk, Megan Schroeder, and their internet troll, cyberbully, breeding and meeting ground, Seville's hobbies, games, and toys, my family and I would not have had to go through all of the emotionally depressing and financial downfall to the depths of greatly poor and just getting by. The Manajerk has drained us financially, thinking we are freaking rich. And Megan has robbed me emotionally, started all of the hate against me on the freaking internet, never financially paid me back for all of the material favors I bought for her off of eBay, and I want my uncut Sailor Moon's DVD from Seasons R to Sailor Star. That German warfare bitch conned me from me, returned to me." In a post from September 6, 2013, Christian argues that he is not a felon before saying the following: "Megan Schroeder, I still want my Sailor Moon uncut DVDs returned to me from that Germanic warholic bitch. Do not contribute anything to the following website. I am long awaiting its removal from the internet." Waterman comments and asks why Christian cannot simply buy the DVDs again. Christian responds with, "It is a matter of principle. She conned them from me." On September 24th, 2013, Christian posts the following, wherein he blames Megan Schroeder, Mary Lee Walsh, and Michael Snyder for his misfortunes, with each figure represented as a Lego voodoo doll in a Lego container. "Hey everybody, this is Megan Schroeder, Mary Lee Walsh, and you know who, MJS. The top 3 fiends and enemies of my lifetime, the ones who actually have devastated my heart, my soul, my reputation online and in person real life, my emotions and my life in general, all around. And this is what I do to them when I am feeling really angry. Shake them up, voodoo-wise shaking them up for real. Especially lately when Daniel Mims has contacted me recently about that bitch Megan Schroeder, Queen Bee of the Trolls. Feeling angry." A friend responded, encouraging Christian to forget them and move on. Christian retorts, "They have destroyed me since 2003, starting with Mary Lee Walsh intruding on the start of my sweetheart search." He later adds 5 pictures, including one where he is seen visibly shaking the container. The same day, he uploads another picture of Megan and 3 more pictures of the Lego voodoo dolls. "Yup, the bitch has not changed a thing in 8 years. Still the same as ever. Meh, German crazy, camo red specs on. Just received in an email from the ex-friend turned troll of mine. The minifig I put together and shake well with the witch and the bastard perfectly matches her to an M and S." On September 27, 2013, Christian posts a lengthy statement where he attempts to clarify the grave misconceptions he believes have been lobbied against him. "Attention, everyone. There are grave misconceptions that I feel desperately require me to clear up, because what you may hear from other people are likely to be false or have holes in their tales. Firstly, the one and only one hand drawing I ever did of me and Megan Schroeder in what is of internet troll knowledge on the internet as Rule 34, of which they have written at rulesoftheinternet.com, involving porn. I will not be posting the drawing, nor will I ever share it with anyone. The original intent of the drawing was purely and true a wishful thinking piece between me and Megan. And more importantly, at the time when it was originally drawn and still would apply, it was a message informing those damn trolls and bullies who had mislabeled me the opposite, that I was in full fact a straight male, heterosexual. Nothing degrading or offensive was meant originally by the art piece, plus her eyes were censored. One could figure any brunette woman was the subject. Megan wants to complain about one drawing against me versus her conspiring the place employees, Daniel Mims, Lucas White, and the rest of the entire world to make my life a living hell. The Encyclopedia Dramatica page was born late October 2007. The art was created after she began destroying my soul, emotions, heart, mentality, and my good, clean life. I later tore up the original drawing into many little squares and put them into an envelope, which resides in my scrapbook binder full of shamed past relationship artworks. I have the factual story of everything has actually transpired years ago between me and Megan Schroeder. August 14th or 21st, 2004. I'm not sure which. It was shortly after the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie was released in theaters. I have been a longtime player and fan of Pokemon, both video game and TCG. I became a bit intrigued in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, so I took it up as well. The very first tournament I went to at the Game and Hobby Place, I saw her face, and I fell in love. Over 2 years, during our times between Pokemon League, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments, and UFS TCG, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, etc. events at the place, all I had been was nothing but good, nice, and loyal to her. I only touched her shoulder, hand, and long hair. Last time I checked, those are non-offensive touches. I had not kissed her. She kissed my hand one time. I spent hundreds of dollars on her between gifts, and all the things I bought on eBay for her, mostly Sailor Moon trading cards, all at her request. She even asked me to buy her a Zune, which I spent over $200 on at Best Buy. And how does she reimburse me for the favors and the Zune? No cash, only her merchandise of collectible anime manga, a few DVDs, figurines, plushies, and a mixed bag of Lego pieces. What did I care then? I was head over heels for that bitch. I bought the uncut complete Sailor Moon series on DVDs for myself. Then I burned the episodes onto DVD-Rs for her. My treat. Admittingly, I had one mishap on one episode in the Sailor Star seasons. I informed her about that. She declined my gift. She wanted the original DVDs. HOH, I gave her my DVDs. This was still long before October 2007. We also shared our own hand-drawn art pieces with each other. I drew her in her favorite Red Dark Magician card, and comically me in my favorite card, Dark Magician Girl. All of these good things and freaking loyalty. And how does she thank me in the end? Getting Mims and Lucas to take my photograph without my consent, and her ditching me for another dude and publicly making out with him to shock me into mental paralysis that same Friday Pokemon League night. Then the following Friday, I get my Wii. I randomly decide to Google my name. Bam! The very first hate-filled webpage against me. My mother and father had seen her talking with the place employees, hearing some parts of her conspirations against me. I had not fully comprehended her queen bee of the internet trolls and cyberbullies activities until years later. Her conspiring with said employees also led to my being banned from the place. And now, she, with Mims' help, wants to play the one drawing versus total life devastation, destruction, creating the worst online reputation against me ever in this Earth's history. I ask you, who is the real monster here?
Anna responded to Chris, expressing her sympathy for what Megan has done to him, saying that there are other women out there who behave just like Megan. And Anna concludes by voicing how she wishes that she could go back in time and stop the drama from escalating out of control.
Chris responds, "Tell me about it. Well, maybe we'll be able to get the jump on taking down the quickie, clearing my name and all. More importantly, taking down the troll queen bee, Megan Schroeder."
William asks Chris if he actually fell in love with Megan when he first saw her, or if he was just quoting a song. Then William talks about how people use the term gay as an insult, saying that Chris doesn't need to prove his orientation, and how it doesn't matter what strangers think of him.
Chris responds, "Literally, I really liked her pretty face and cute bod, but she turned out to be a totally unappreciative bitch."
William empathizes, but he thinks that Chris is giving Megan too much credit by thinking that she's wholly involved in the trolling, saying that she may have started the process, but that she wasn't always involved.
Chris explained further. The drawing came up after she started the whole hate campaign.
Kim Wilson, a fellow gal pal, indicates that Megan did not start the hate campaign.
Chris replies, "Yes, she did." She started the conspirings with the place employees and got Mims to take that damn photo.
Kim once again denies that Megan began the hate campaign.
Chris replies, my mother and father saw her and heard her talking to those people.
Alec Bates says that Megan told people about Chris.
Chris replies, yes, Megan the bitch Schroeder. On October 3rd, 2013, Christian continues to discuss Megan, accusing her of ruining his life, hiding from the truth, and mentioning how her OC has talked to him about her. Megan Schroeder, you ungrateful bitch. Quit hiding behind the Anons, trolls, place people, and every damn person who you have deceived into siding with you. By the way, I have checked with Magaji LaSkunk. She feels deep distrust in you. We mutually agree that you should have never been born, even if it meant she would never exist. Also, your Sailor Megtoon powers? I created them for you. I have taken them away from you. Usagi and the Sailor Scouts would have been most ashamed of you. You need to pay me what you owe for destroying me, my heart, my soul, and my life with your ungratefulness to my past loyalty and devotion. You played me for a fool for years, making me spend and spend on you with borrowed money. You continuously had Mims and everyone else online humiliate me. I cannot ever find employment now because my background check has been made null and void with your damn internet troll army. You would not even accept the copies of the uncut SM series I had burned for you. You conned me into giving you my original DVDs. It is as if I was swindled into bargain basement, counterfeit imported crap. I poured my heart for you and you break the glass pitcher the essence was stored in. You need to pay me what you greatly owe me for destroying me. And I, not or you and your army, stressing us out, my father would still be alive today. Face me in person and settle our long-heated rivalry and domestic hatred now! Feeling angry. Chris immediately posted 2 more comments. And by the way, I pray you have been having really bad luck feeling paranoid of everyone and shakingly stressed because I continue to leave your minifigure upside down and shaken with the witch and the bastard. And I have been feeling the very same grave emotions myself for the 6 long years, you damn dirty bitch. Nobody else comment this post. The next day, Christian offers a number of posts where he offers Megan an ultimatum for forgiveness and his revelations regarding her involvement with the gameplays. I will only forgive Megan and remove all curses upon her when she apologizes to me in person and face to face, when the quickie, its forums, and everything else against me on the freaking internet is gone, when I am not banned from anywhere, when I get my original uncut Sailor Moon DVDs returned to me, when my good name is cleared of all the bad, and when I have my female sweetheart for forever, and I am not stepping down beforehand. Next comes his revelations regarding the gameplays conspiracy. Megan, I know you and the place employee continuously conversed and conspired against me. Christian is so weird. Tell me about it. He hangs on to me, touching me, clinging onto my every word. Ugh. I cannot stand his shouting outburst that echoes in my after both of these times. He's stressed out. I want to just kill him, destroy his goody two-shoes nature, soul, heart, and all that shit my mashed potato grenade could shatter. But leave his body intact, so I'm not committed for murder. I just want to ban him from my store forever. I got it. Let's get an embarrassing photo of him, post it online, and put him to shame forever. Mims and Lucas are tech freaks. Let's enlist them. Yeah! Chris will be banned from your store based on the hyped up Mal online reputation. He will be out of my life forever. Pending possible nightmares and night terrors to come, but who the fuck cares? His autistic, fragile mind will shatter along with his heart after I kiss my homosexual fake boyfriend in front of him. I am on to your game that took away 6 years of my life and destroyed me. You either pay me what you owe, or I continue to curse and haunt you with my father at my side. Nobody comment or email me. I want her to contact me in person and face to face. Finally, after creating his posts, the next day Christian received an email from someone claiming that they are Megan Schroeder, and he responded with the following. The queen bee has finally showed her hand. If she was so innocent of causing my grief online the past 6 years, she would not told me the name of the nearby friendly neighborhood webmaster of a troll that could take some stuff down from the internet. He then shows what he believes to be an email from Megan. I didn't conspire to destroy your life. You did that enough on your own, with your ridiculous webcomic and your war against ED. As for the touching thing, I don't like being touched by men who aren't in a relationship with me. And all those things you did for me? I thought you did that because we were friends and I was grateful. Do you know how much of your crap I put up with? The touching, the rants, that being creepy, all that. And I didn't fake romance. That was real. Christopher wasn't gay, and how did that send you into mental shock? Did you ever believe I was yours or something? You were already an internet phenomenon long before I even came into the picture. I never set up that ED page. It wasn't me who told Mims and Lucas to do stuff. I didn't get you banned from the store, and I sure as hell am not responsible for the death of your father. Do you know how bad that picture made me feel? It scared the hell out of me. You were the one who should apologize. Didn't you consider me a sweetheart? Well, for all your other sweethearts, you made those stupid videos. So if I still mean so damn much to you, why don't you make a video apologizing to me, and maybe, just maybe, I'll consider emailing Lucas and telling him to take some stuff down. Christian later posts 28 pictures that provide a narrative of Christian and Megan in their Lego forms fighting. Years later, in an interview with Cat Knight from January 26, 2016, Cat Knight asks Christine about Megan Schroeder.
All right, no proof, no loss. So we've covered quite a few things, a lot of the things the associates were concerned about. One last little thing that came up, and honestly, I don't feel comfortable asking about this, but there was one name that popped up on that list quite a few times on that quickie, as you called it. Miss Megan Schroeder?
Yes. When I was going to Pokemon League at the Game and Hobby place, she was a crush. She was kind of a crush on mine, and I had wanted to start a relationship, but she became uncomfortable with me being close to her, and then all of this and that, and then the day when Snyder banned me, she did not step up to aid me or anything. She just stood by. She just stood back and watched. But anyway, a few minor heres and theres against her on my shoulder, but I have not spoken to her or have not been able to speak with her very much at all since way back then.
Yeah, and we noticed that there was a couple of recent videos in about the last year or so of you seemingly still holding a grudge against her. Was that just a minor thing, or?
I'd say I've mostly gotten over the grudges. But aside from that, I just say wherever she is, live her life, and I'll just stay here living mine. It's all done and over with.
A good aspect on life to have.
Yes.
On February 12, 2017, Christine shared an image from Megan's Facebook on her page, prompting Kim Wilson to respond. That's pretty awesome that you and Megan are friends again. Christine clarified. Not quite. I just gone through my past and recent sent friend requests, found Megan Schroeder, and I liked her cover photo. It's cute. She has a few cute dogs, too. At least, she's doing okay as far as I can tell. Christine left a comment on Megan's online store on October 9, 2017, saying, I just wanted to tell you I like your craft and art. You have become a lot more talented over the years. Many blessings to you and your family. However, this post was later removed. Christine made a public apology via Twitter on May 19, 2018, apologizing not only to Megan, but her brother John. I want to once again humbly apologize to Megan and John Schroeder. I know I did y'all wrong back in the day, but time heals all wounds. It would be nice to hear from you with just a simple hi or best of luck. After all of these years, I still need closure. Christine was asked why the apology was made on Twitter, and the reason she gave is because they were blocked on Facebook by Megan. On October 17, 2018, in the midst of the financial crisis, Christine says that if they are to receive enough donations via Patreon or other media, they would take Barb and their poly loves on a trip to Megan's house. However, Christine shortly backtracks on the plan out of fear of retribution from Megan, whom they've learned possesses guns. In a video from October 26, 2018, entitled Dimensional Merge Announcements, Christine explains what would take place when the dimensional merge occurs, how to survive, and then they reference Megan. 7 minutes into the video, Christine mentions wanting to address Megan personally, warning people not to contact her, then explains how she's been speaking directly through the video to Megan. Christine tells Megan to ignore any bullies and continues by saying that she holds no ill will towards her, citing her marriage to Magichan Sonichu, Krizzle Rosechu, Sylvana Rosechu, and Mewtwo. Christine explains Megan's counterpart and their activities in C-197, which is considered a separate fictional dimension wherein people's original characters exist. Megan's counterpart, according to Christine, entered politics and became the CPU Red Heart, and her character represents a Nintendo console released in Germany. Her counterpart is the leader of a man-made island nation which is located off the coast of Virginia. And then Christine claims that Megan Schroeder of the current dimension, Earth 1218, is one of 2 CPU Red Hearts, and says that she is a goddess, stating that Megan will soon come to this realization, advising that she keep herself open to telepathic communication with her counterpart. Christine mentions that she does not know whether or not Megan and her counterpart will coexist when the merge occurs, but she recommends that she remain calm, reminding her that she is in fact a goddess. Christine then welcomes direct communication with Megan, suggesting that they could set it up, but that was to be determined. The most recent reference to Megan Schroeder comes from April 4, 2019. In a trailer for an unreleased documentary entitled Chris Chan vs. the Internet from Joseph Draft, towards the end of the trailer, a woman's voice can be heard and it is presumed to be Megan Schroeder.
Now he seems like a totally different person to me.
Suffice it to say that this appearance in the trailer has stirred much speculation regarding whether or not there will be further testimony regarding Chris and Megan's relationship. There are not enough facts to confirm that it is Megan, nor are there sufficient facts to ignore the possibility that it could be her. What can be said for certain is the interest that this has generated in regards to hearing from someone who has arguably had the closest relationship to Chris Chan.